Hi everyone, this is my second video. You know what's really crazy is that it goes live. It doesn't even show me what I look like before we just say, "Hey, we're live." But I am very new to YouTube actually uploading content or going live. I'm not new to like knowing what YouTube is, but as I expressed before, I think I was doing a bit of procrastinating. Like I was like, yeah, I'm going to put up content. Yeah, I'm going to go live. Yeah. And then I just never did. And then last week, as you know, I have my Meet Miss Toya video up. But I said, nope, this is the day procrastination ends. I'm going on there. So I went on and I think I have 20, maybe 28 subscribers. So I just want to thank you for those who have subscribed to my channel. Wait a minute, because I'm not sure if I like this lipstick. Hold on one sec. See if I can fix that. See, that's the thing about live. Hold, please. Let me see if I can fix this lipstick thing. Well, hopefully that works. But I just wanted to check in because it's very important. Another thing that I say, um, I have a supporter who was like right here. You have to turn the volume down because I'm on live. I have supporters. But anyway, too much here. Um, but what I like to say, one of my taglines is not how you start, but how you finish, and finish what you start. So I don't like to start things and not finish them. I like to finish what I'm starting, and if I'm starting, I like to be consistent. So I like to be consistent. I like to be persistent. I like to be about my business. So I'm about my YouTube business. My sister is big on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel, www.youtube and then / Nikki Star TV. And then she also has Nikki Star at Home. So I've been promoting her page for forever. She has so many subscribers, and I even go on her page and I've learned to moderate, like when she's on live. But my page is more for, I feel like teaching lessons. I feel like talking about things that people aren't talking about. I feel like a space, um, like I know some spaces on here is like strictly entertainment. I feel like my space is more a breather. Like the big sister you never had, or someone that you wish had told you certain things. Some people may know me from Girl Talk Global. I'm the founder of Girl Talk Global. I love talking about anything Girl Talk Global. It's literally my favorite subject, my favorite topic. Um, or you might know me from working in corporate America. Maybe we met during my days in corporate, or you might have met me in entertainment, in these producing streets or casting streets, or however we met. How you doing? And thank you for being here. um, so I realized that you can have a lot going on and you need to just stop and breathe and prioritize. I have a lot going on. Like normally in the summers, there's a lot going on with Girl Talk. There's also, running a nonprofit organization, as well as having a job as well. It's so much, it's a lot of responsibility. And if you are the founder or an organizer of a nonprofit organization, it is a lot of work. I don't want anybody to tell you any different. It's a lot of work. And I don't think that people know how much work goes into it, because maybe we are, attracted to what the nonprofit world brings, I guess. But someone told me that in all actuality, we shouldn't even have a need for nonprofits. They told me that a nonprofit exists because we need to help. So there's a deficit somewhere. So you create a nonprofit to feed the deficit. And that is true. With Girl Talk Global, we help young inner city girls of color, black girls, girls of color who need help. Some financially, some um, just maturing, growing up. You need advice. I met this lady who was a military, from a military family, and she was saying, "Listen, my daughter doesn't need help financially, but she definitely needs that girl talk. She definitely needs help." So sometimes you never know what area a person needs help in. But when it comes to what I was saying about if you are watching and you are um, fostering a nonprofit or fostering a business, it's tough, and I don't think that people actually talk about the steps that it takes. But when you create a nonprofit, it's more than just creating a name. It's more than just getting your articles of incorporation. It's more than sometimes you got to register your name as well, and then you have to get a board. You got to identify your board members, and you have to file some paperwork. And then you get a 501c3, or it's other ones that you can get depending on what you're going to do with your nonprofit. But after that, it's like it's the building. And I'm from Philly, as you saw. So like it says Miss Toya from Philly. So, like Philly, I might say Philly, like I definitely have that Philadelphia accent, and I don't hide it. It's just who I am. No matter where I am in the world, I do not hide where I'm from. I've learned to appreciate where I'm from. I think at one point I used to kind of be embarrassed about my accent, but I'm not anymore. I've lived in all parts of Philly except South, and I love South Philly. But here's the thing: I love where I'm from. You will never hear me say anything bad about my city. I might get upset. I might comment on some things like that I don't like that I might see. But I love Philadelphia. It is so many great restaurants, so many great people. Make sure you guys follow this Instagram page called Philly is Good. They post all the good things happening in Philly, and that's what I like to support. But yeah, so if you're new here and you're like, what? Why is she speaking like that? She talks with an accent. I'm Toya from Philly. It is what it is. Very proud. Oh wait, I'm talking with my nails. Can y'all see that? Act two. That's Beyonce, and then I got Bang, and then I got a star. Um, I didn't really know how much I was going to share about the Beyonce concert, but since we're here, like I'm going to do a live with Quilla. Quilla is like a little sister to me. She also does my hair when I go to Philly. I'll shout out her hair boutique when we're on, but we're going to go on Instagram live. I don't want to even say tomorrow, today, whatever, because I don't know when you're watching this, but we are going on live to dissect the Beyonce concert, because what I think that people are saying is, oh my God, Beyonce was just a concert. Oh, it wasn't just a concert. It was an experience, and that experience, it was a journey. And I think that with that type of creativity, that type of production, that type of execution, it's incredible. And I love supporting a hardworking black woman, a smart black woman, a woman who, let me tell you, this is a wife, this is a mother, and this is not a Beyonce blog, but I am going to give her her props. She has employed her daughters, got them on stage, getting their, money set aside for them. She's, brought her husband out a few cities. Her mom, she's been able to do partner with her mom and do sacred, and then put sacred on the map. I mean, it's so many amazing things. They give back to nonprofits, to HBCUs, to hair stylists and stuff like that. It's like so much amazingness going on. And I think that sometimes we forget that she actually is a CEO of a company hiring our people. I support Beyonce. It's more than a concert. It was incredible. So make sure you guys tune into my live where we're going to be talking about every single detail. But it was an incredible experience, and I feel like I'm still like I needed to come off of that Beyonce high to like get back into my regular life because I still wanted to, I still wanted to dance. I really wanted to be getting dressed to go back to the show. So I think that's great. While we're in here, let's talk about girl strips or guy strips. But because you might be like, where's she going with this? I'm going with a lot of different topics. That's what I mean. My YouTube page might take you from A to B to D to Z and then back to E. I don't know, but just stick with me if you with me. But I want to talk about girl strips. I think that I am not married yet, but I think that when I do get married, I'm still gonna go on girl trips. Girl trips are so important, and so is guys trips, man cave, whatever you want to say. I think it's so important to have friends, and I think it's very important to, who side with your friends. I don't know, you can put in the comments what you guys do on a nice girls trip. But when I think of a girls trip, I think of a time to like talk, a time to get things out that maybe you haven't been able to text or email, a time to go to the spa with your homegirls, a time to relax and just act like we're 16 and 17 again, you know what I mean? Because if you're married, more than likely if you're married, you're having a sleepover at night every night with your husband, right? But if you're single, you're just single. But when you get with your girls, it's like a sleepover. It's like a girls sleepover all over. It's like amazing. It's like so much staying up late talking, all that. It's fun, and I'm sure the guys, are having a good time as well. So that's really healthy and super important. Um, I love I'm like a friendly friend. Like I love being a friend. I love being a sister. I love being a daughter. I love appreciating people, and I love to be appreciated. One thing I learned is that you have to teach people how to appreciate you, and you have to teach people how to love you. You have to teach people how to care for you. If you are around a bunch of people that don't know how to do that, yikes! Either teach them or get away quick because you're going to get hurt. Um, I've had friends that I thought was going to be my friends till death do us part, and God just broke us apart because it wasn't meant to be, and it was time that it needed to be cut off. I'm terrible at cutting off, by the way, so sometimes God has to literally come in and drop a bomb and break it up. Um, and I think that comes from just life, things that have happened, in life. Um, I have a ponytail today. Shout out to Taleza who did my hair for the Beyonce concert. She put a little blind in there. Taleza is located in Atlanta, Georgia. Um, and I think her Instagram is taleza.e, but she specializes in ponytails. She had my what's this called? My baby hairs. She had them lit for the Beyonce concert, but I had to come back to my own reality and just do a little something, something. But yeah, it's really good to be on here. I'm so like you don't understand how happy I am, even though this is video too that I'm making live because I actually had some other videos, but I made them private. I'm like, no, they are from back in the day. Enough is enough. This is a whole new slate. But oh, the sun is. I'm currently in California, and the Santa Ana winds are insane. The Anaheim winds, whatever winds these are, is insane. It's a beautiful day, but the wind is just like blowing everything. It's crazy. But as you can see, it's a beautiful view. Let's see if you can see that view. It's a beautiful view. It's a beautiful view. I love, love, love my view. And at night it's pretty. We light up everything. Um, I hate that I'm saying I'm sorry. Who can count how many times I said But it's great to what I was saying is it's great to accomplish something. You say you're going to do something and it's great to do it. Um And I said it again. I got to get these ums out. I got to get these ums out. I did take a speech course, and you're not supposed to say all those ums. You just pause, say what you want to say, and then you say it. If you haven't had a chance yet, please go to my website for Girl Talk. It's www.girltalkglobal.org. www.girltalkglobal.org. One more time. www.girltalkglobal.org. And you'll see all that we have going on there. We love Girl Talk. We have a lot of we have international study abroad programs. We just do a lot. We love to help people. We love to encourage them, inspire them, motivate them, refer them, give them recommendations and references, and just be the best mentors we can be. We don't know everything, but we know how to get you to the proper resource that you need. I'm grateful to have mentors. Not only do I mentor, but I also have mentors. I think that's very important. If you're watching this and you're like, oh, I'm in my 50s, or oh, I'm in my 60s, you need a mentor, or oh, I'm 16, or oh, I'm 26. Everybody, no matter what age, you can always gain a mentor. If you're buying a home and somebody is going to mentor you with buying that home, um, you'll appreciate their advice. If you are going to college and you need a mentor to help you, with that journey. So mentors are very, very, very important. So I just wanted to say thank you for being a subscriber to my channel. Thank you for coming here. I'm excited to be here, and I'm also excited to grow with you. We have already planned a party for next year to celebrate my 1 year anniversary with putting content up. So make sure you're along this journey with me. I'm going to be talking about so many different topics, and I might even bring on some guests, because I have a show called A Seat at the Table with Toya, which I would love to debut here and put up some of my episodes that we've already filmed. A Seat at the Table with Toya. It's a great show. It's like who I've met over the years, and I sit down and interview, and we just chit and chat and talk and take questions. I've been blessed to interview some amazing people and work with some incredible people. Let's keep each other in prayer. Let's definitely keep each other in prayer. I think that social media has gotten out of control, where people post a bunch of stuff to make it seem like everything is normal and everything is okay, and and it's not. It's not. I can tell you right now, the strike that hit us last year, we are still in recovery mode in Los Angeles. Um, it was an actor strike and it was a writer strike, and it impacted, if you are a producer, if you are an actor, if you are a writer, if you are a director, if you are a makeup artist, whatever piece you play, whatever role you play in the industry, we all were impacted. I know people who have moved back married, who have moved back home with their parents. I know people who have shifted careers and they're now doing something completely different because they just don't have work. I know people who have lost their apartments, lost their condos, lost their cars, because the industry was tremendously bad. I lost a lot. But I'm here, and I thank God that I'm here. I'm a part of another group too called Black Women in Entertainment, and I love that group so much because that group was literally a saving grace for so many things to just really detox and talk about. And I'm also a part of Black Girl Ventures, which is a great group of amazing businesswomen. So find a group, find a community. I hope this is your new community. Thank you for subscribing to my page. Thank you for being a part of my world and a part of my life. And I'm excited to grow with you. And remember, it's not how you start, but how you finish. And finish what you start. No matter what it is, just finish it. Talk soon.